Hey, there are so many things that are happening all at once, it seems like lately. Um, there's people that are happy, sad, there's people that have lost their jobs overnight, their insurance. There's a lot of things that we're not certain about. Um, and I feel the same way, not sure what happened to the world. It seems like the world we had before disappeared overnight. And I'm still trying to find it. I'm still trying to find that moment of peace and joy but I think sometimes you can't find it out in the world. You have to create it for yourself. And that is really just something we have to think about uh, because I think the way things are now will be this way for a while. The only thing I know to do is pray for those who have lost their jobs. And I pray for those who are just going through whatever it is they're going through. There's like people passing away, there's sickness, there's just so much. But the one thing we can always do, and we can pray. And it's not like you have to pray one time. You pray anytime you feel like you need to talk to God because that's what you're doing. You're talking to God. I've learned that nobody else can really fix things for me because they're trying to fix their own issues and their own concerns. They have their own problems. And so, whenever you look to someone to fix something that you're going through, it doesn't necessarily ease things up for them. It's like you're kind of unloading your stuff onto them. So, cast all your cares on the Lord. That's what He wants. He wants us to always come to Him whenever we have something that's troubling us, whenever when we're sad, when we're happy. We can talk to Jesus just like we're talking to our best friend because even though He may not answer you verbally, um, but you still can talk to Him. And I always find comfort. Not everybody does. But anyway, yeah, I just want you to know that there is hope in the world and we're not down and out yet. There's still time that, things can turn around. And some of the things that's happening is just showing us that no matter how of a concrete set, uh, written in ink type of mandate is put out there, doesn't necessarily mean that that's what God wants because we have to do all things according to His will. Because if it's not His will, it's not going to happen. And so that gives me great comfort to know that we do have protection. Um, Sometimes He doesn't come when you want Him, but the songs I was raised on singing, it says He may not come when you want Him, but He comes right on time. And that is so true. He does come right on time. He's brought me through a lot of different places and a lot of things that I've gone through in the last 3 or 4 years. Well, really, since before COVID. Medical issues, losing family to COVID, um, just a lot. And so, yeah, you still have to find a way to smile and you still have to find a way to live because that's what we do. We are resilient. We can't give up, especially if you have kids and you have other family members that are counting on you. We got to do what we have to do to keep going because we might be down, but we're not out. And that's how I look at life. I might be down right now, but I'm not out. As long as I have breath in my body, I'm still going to get up and I'm going to try and I'm going to do whatever I can to make it because I owe that to my family. I owe it to myself. And Yeah, and I owe it to God to not give up because He didn't give up on us. He died for us. So, with that being said, and I'm just trying to kind of get my trying to get figure out my niche and how I want to put it together. But I always love the Lord, and um, I always want to talk about Him. So this is what I'm doing tonight, and I hope it finds you. I hope it provides you with some comfort, just knowing that He is always there. Even when you feel alone, you just have to call His name, and He's there. He never leaves us. He never leaves us. He's always around. We leave Him. He doesn't leave us. So if you ever get lonely, just call out to Him. He's right there. He's standing there waiting. He's like a parent. You know how when your child is learning how to walk and you're just trying to make sure you're trying to stand behind them. You don't want to hold them, but you don't want them to fall and hurt themselves. So you're standing right there with them, and you have your hands out waiting for if that child were to fall that you could catch them, and that's Jesus. He wants to catch us. He wants to catch us when we're falling or when we think we're falling. We just need to know that He is there. And I can't reiterate that enough. He is there. So, with that being said, I'm going to say goodnight. And I do hope you all have a good week. And if you have some rough patches, just hit the reset button and start over. You can start over at any time during the day. Just because you have a bad morning does not mean you have to have a bad lunch time or a bad dinner time or a bad evening time. You can always say, you know what, that was bad. I'm going to do something different. You always can restart. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys, you all have a nice, well, I'm probably the only one up right now. Most people are in bed trying to get some sleep for work, but um, so I just want to say good night and I wish you all the best. Take care.